Hi everybody, this is Mitzi with Mit's Adventures. Um, I I'm doing okay today. I'm still having trouble breathing, still coughing, but I'm checking every day for my stimulus check to come in. It hasn't come in yet. What can I say? I checked online. It says check once a day. We have no information for you yet. Basically, is what it says. But we keep checking. Okay, so I did get some comments on doing the paint with me finally, so maybe we will do it. Um, uh, if you're wanting to paint along, if you want to, you can do some research, find a nice sunset that you like. Um, I'm gonna have one, I'm gonna show one at least. I may show a couple in my video, but if you see one you like, pull her up, Um, this is my paintbrushes. It's a very cheap set. I'm pretty sure I bought it at Walmart. And it's got 9 brushes in it. I think I took one out and used it for something. So probably had 10 to start with. And I use this one a lot. I paint little bitty paintings. So I don't use this one much, a whole lot. Um, I also modified a couple of them. So if you're doing little paintings, you probably want to modify them. One of the smaller ones was this one. I use it a lot, and I cut it down, and I cut it down, and I cut it down. I kept cutting the brushes, off because I wanted something that would do a thin, very thin line. And this is what I ended up with. Where's it at? Oh my gosh. What's going on here? Okay. Hmm. Can you see it? Probably not. Anyway, it's got maybe one, two, three or four hairs on it left. It's very, very, very thin. It looks thicker than it is, really. Hmm. But and then the other one, of course, is this one, and this one, I think you can see, I just smashed it up. I cut it down a bit, and then did this a lot to it, so that it would be flared. And I use this one, actually, like when I'm doing uh, trees or bushes sometimes, I use it to go like that. Works pretty good. The other ones I haven't messed with, so they're exactly the way they are. But I use those two a lot. I use this one a lot. And I use this one for background. When I first start off, I usually put gesso across the bottom of the whole canvas. Uh, if I don't have gesso, or if I don't want to mess with it, sometimes I don't. I'll take white or whatever background I think I'm going to have mostly of and put it across the whole back. I want to have some kind of paint on the whole canvas. I use acrylics. They dry fast, uh, which I like because on oil painting, I remember in high school I did oil painting or two, and it was aggravating because I had to wait for it to dry. And which was good if you're trying to blend things, make things look smooth and blended real nice, like skin tone and stuff. But other times you just wanted it to dry so you could paint something you know, over where you were painting or close to where you were painting without it mixing together. So it depends on what you're used to. I never have done a whole lot of watercolor. I'm not very good at telling you on watercolors. Um, I think it's cool. I've watched videos and it's cool watching them, but I have to have more control on my brush than what you get with watercolors. I'm just very detail oriented and I have to do every little thing. You know, that's why I always did pen and inks, because you could get real detailed. Okay, so anyway, just a cheap brush set from Walmart. And you can probably get the canvas at Walmart too. I've bought most of my canvases at Walmart. Michael's, yes, you can get them at Michael's or a craft supply store. It's probably going to be a little more expensive, I don't know. But yeah, you can do that. And the paints themselves, the paints themselves, originally I just bought a cheap acrylic starter kit, and this is what's left of that kit. I still have paints. It was in tubes, and I still have quite a bit of paint here that I used, but as I ran out, I replaced it with these because this is so much easier. If you get bottles, if you're going to paint more than just this one painting, if you can afford it, you can get bottles. They're like $2 or $3 probably each. And but the starter kit, I can't remember what I paid for it, but that was at Walmart also, and it's not that expensive, which is why I bought it. And it came with some paintbrushes. Pretty sure it did. And if you want, you can just use the brushes that came with it. You get every color you need. And if it's not the exact color you need, you can always add black or white or whatever to get the shade you want. We're probably going to use mostly yellow, red, black, white, yellow, red, black, white, maybe some green. Haven't decided yet, but probably some green. And that's the main gist of it, really. Because you can mix those colors together to get other shades. Blue is always good to have because, really, if all you have is the primary colors, you've got all the colors. If you don't know what the primary colors are, those are blue, red, I don't remember. I don't know, but you can look it up. Primary colors. If you have the primary colors, you can mix them and get all the other colors. Like yellow is a primary color, and blue is a primary color. You mix those together, what do you get? Green. So, yeah. Mix red and blue together, you get purple or violet or whatever. So, red and yellow together, you get orange. So, that may be just those three colors. And then white and black, of course. You always need a lot of white and black. Okay, so, whatever size canvas you want, you can use a bigger canvas. I'm the one that does little ones. If you do little ones, you're not going to need much of anything. You're not going to use much paint. If you have big canvas, you don't need to cut down your brushes for sure. Those are just if you have to do real little bitty lines for the little bitty, paintings that I do. I think that's all I need to tell you for now. You need a jar of water, which I always carry with me. Paper towels, or a dish towel that you don't mind getting paint stained, to to clean your brushes. That's about it. I think. If I think of anything else, I'll tell you. This is not going to be the painting video. I'm just figured I'd throw that stuff in there ahead of time so that you can get it together and have it ready. Good idea. Oh, and the other thing that you could do is, like I said, before I start painting, I always put something on the canvas. So, gesso. Gesso. Some people say gesso. I can't get out of the habit of saying gesso. Or was it the other way around? I don't remember. But anyway, I have a big jar. I don't know where it is right now. But if you don't have that, don't worry about it. Just cover your canvas with just white paint. Just as long as there's something on it, it just makes it a little bit easier to paint on. I've made my own gesso, and on YouTube there are tutorials. Clive Art, I think that's his name. He's got a good tutorial on how to make homemade gesso. He's very exact. I wasn't as exact as him, but basically, it's talcum powder, Elmer's glue, and water, I think. Water? Pretty sure that's it. It's been a while since I did it. Is that right? I don't know. You'd have to look it up on YouTube, but Clive Art has a good one. He's a good artist. He's fun to follow too. He lives in Scotland or Ireland, one of the two. Okay. So today I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just so anxious for that stimulus money to get here. I'm very anxious. And I don't know why. Way over here in the corner is where my I thought it's so weird. But I noticed that I cracked something on this phone already. I dropped it at some point, and on the back of this phone there's like 3 things. 2 of them look like lenses, and I can't remember the third one. The third one's probably the light when you hit flashlight. But man, I cracked one of those. It's like shattered. But I haven't found what it's used for yet, because so far, you know, this is a clear picture, so it's not the one that records this. But yeah, one of them is shattered. If I don't have a need for it, if I don't notice it, I'm not going to worry about it, because this is my 3rd phone. I don't want to have to go through another one until I absolutely have to. Okay, see how things go today. Okay, forgive me for having short videos, but as I'm getting better, which is going slow, as you know, I'm not going to have real long videos. It's just I can't do it, because I'm not going outside hardly at all. I'm staying inside. I'm getting rest. Everybody says I should be getting plenty of rest. So I just haven't had the energy to do much. And so therefore, hence, and all that stuff, short videos. And my light's going dim real quick, so this is going to be a quick one too. I think that was all I was going to say about today. I love y'all. And everybody stay happy and healthy. Stay healthy, Dad Burnett, because you don't want to get sick, trust me. And stay happy. Be nice to each other. I'm trying so hard not to be mean online. I'm being such a bitch. And I'm trying not to be. I really am. I love you all. I love you, Daddy. Um, uh, follow your bliss, and I will talk to you tomorrow, hopefully. Take care.